passengers, please note that for safety reasons, smoking is not permitted.
Hello, I'm just sitting here in the fields. It's really, really beautiful. I feel like the camera just cannot show how nice it is. I wish it would be possible to actually share the smells as well. It reminds me a lot of the place where I've been growing up as a tiny micro Elfi, because I was growing up in a tiny village. We had like 2.5 streets, and you could kind of see the end of the streets where the street started, so that was really nice. I cannot put the camera anywhere, and also you would probably not hear me if I put it down anywhere. So I just had my last cleaning appointment. I just quit my cleaning job, my tiny, how do you call it, my tiny side hustle, let's call it that. And it's so strange because I've been coming here since so many years. I actually met the youngest kid when he could not speak even, like he was very small, and it just, I don't know, it's just so strange because just so much time passed. Oh, the sun just got out. Can I show you? Look at that. How, oops. Just how gorgeous, how amazing. So yes, I have been working with the family that I quit today since I think 2019. Okay, now it's a bit bright. So yes, I've been working with this family for a very long time, and they actually gave me a card and gifted me some money, which is super nice, because I really need it as well. And their youngest son made me a drawing. Of course, I don't know if they like told him that he needs to do that, or he actually did it like, I want to say, on purpose. I mean, of course he did it on purpose, but like he did it because he wanted to make me something. I think not. On the other hand, I knew him since he was like 2, so maybe, I don't know, maybe, but I want to show the drawing. So first of all, here's a Kandinsky card. I don't feel like I'm a big fan of Kandinsky, but also I don't know anything about him. So, but it's kind of, it's cool, it's fine. And here's the drawing. I have to hide the name of the child because I think it's inappropriate. First of all, it looks like the Moomin troll house. The trees are very cute. And this is the cat. A cat, actually. They don't have a cat, but it's a cat. And the mother told me that the cat is fine. It has 4 legs. It's just standing like sidewise, so you don't see all 4 legs, but actually it does have all 4 legs. I would be fine with a cat if it would have 2 legs, like a tiny dinosaur. Those cats exist and they are totally fine, but you know. Yeah. This is me. Calling at the door. It's a bit funny that all of the people have hats on, while actually nobody like does wear hats in their family. They look like they're in a like it's some sort of religious establishment. But I think it's kind of funny. It's kind of cool. Oops. Yeah. Also, now I have this, and I think I'll keep it forever because this is just how I am. I also just saw some deers. I saw 3 deers, which is super special to me because there's a thing with me and fields and deers, and if you speak German, you probably maybe read my book and know why this whole thing is like super special, because it is. If you do read German and didn't read my book, maybe you should go and check it out, because I have it online as a very beautiful ebook. Maybe you should. I'm pretty sure you should, because it's a nice book. I'm really proud of myself about it. I don't know if I will ever write something like this in English, to be honest, because English is just, it's like my 3rd language, I think. So it might be a bit complicated. I just want to enjoy the sun, but it's so bright, and I'm autistic, so it's kind of painful as well. But yeah, this is me becoming very officially unemployed in my almost 30s. Actually, I'm 26. I will be turning 27 this year in a couple of months. What? In 3 months? In 3 months I will be turning 27. That's just a lot of years. I feel so old. Not in a like, I'm old way, just like I've been living through so many things that I'm just tired, to be honest. I want to, when I sit in a field like this near a tiny forest, I think I could be healed from almost everything if I would just be living not in a damn city, but on some sort of like countryside where you hear the birds actually, and actually do not hear the cars, because the sound of cars is just so, it's horrible. I hate it with all my soul. And my soul came down to earth to experience things, but this is not what we like to experience. Also because the birds and the smells and the just to see wideness of the world, like in a field or in a forest, you do not, like, your view do not stop at the next building. You actually can see sun and trees, and how, like, you see the horizon, for example. Also, it's just like a luxury most of us do not have in a city. Damn horizon. It's so, like, it sounds so strange to think about it, that we live in like tiny apartments. Like, I live in an apartment, 1-room apartment, and I share it with my husband, and there's so much, like, this is what I see most of the time. I have no idea where the horizon should be. I do not see the sun most of the day. And there's possibilities to live in a place like that, like with all these birds and like animals and insects and frogs and like to see deers, and just like on a random, what do we have today? Saturday, March, just 3 deers, and one of them maybe it's like a baby deer or like a teeny deer, or just a tiny adult deer, maybe, I don't know. It's just so nice. Like, I'm actually smiling, and I actually feel good. I actually feel calm, which is such a rare state for me. Yeah, most of the time I do not even see myself in the camera. I don't know if I'm in the camera, or you just see my nose, or you don't hear me at all. I have no idea. I don't care. I'm sitting in a freaking field, listening to the birds and enjoying the sun. And I have to return to my huge, dirty, stinky city in a couple of minutes, but I will enjoy this now. And that's it. Yeah. That's it. Actually, no, there's one more thought. The idea of getting up and not going to the bus station, not going to the store, not going to subway, and to an apartment in a high building between all the thousands of other high buildings, but the thought of getting up and going through the field and opening the door to a tiny piece of land, and maybe like a dog is running towards me, is happy to see me, and maybe there are some chickens that are just chill and I don't have to eat them. They just can chill there. It'd be nice, and like check on the garden and see all the insects and just be safe and free in my own yard without the need to go anywhere, basically. To not hear the cars and see so many people who are in a rush and like all pissed because sorry, we are all living in the same city. Like I get that. I get why they're all pissed. I'm also pissed when I'm in the city. This thought, it's like I would give so much for this. And this is the life I had when I was like a tiny child, like before I started school. And I don't think I would give anything, because I don't think I would give away my husband to live on the countryside, which is quite an issue because my husband is not super ready to live in the countryside. But also I think it's his 3rd year in the big city, so I kind of get it. But anything else? I have like 2 people in my life, and the partnership with them is such a special thing, and I know that this will not actually stand in the way of me moving to a countryside one day, because this will happen like at some point, no matter how sick I am or how sick I might become at any point. I feel like it will happen at some point, because it's just like this is just the way I would die in a city. I'm sure like we all die at some point, you know, but I feel like it's a family thing. There are multiple people in my family who also were like, we will die in a city, we are moving to the countryside, and now I'm like this as well. And like 2018, 2019, I was like, oh no, I will never, like, I need the city, I need the rush, I need the things going on and everything. And even before I became chronically ill, I already was like, yeah, actually that was a trauma response. Actually, I don't need the rush and the stress. It just felt very familiar. Actually, I'm fine on my own. I'm fine without people. I'm fine without, like, you know, without people, I mean like people around me all the time being pissed at the same city that I'm pissed on. I would give so much, really, just to, I'm ready to become just like a homemaker. It is. I don't need career, I don't need, like, just give me the 2 people I love and the countryside, and I'll be like the happiest being on earth, probably. That's so sad because I need to go now. I need to go, but I'm just looking at this field and the sun and everything, and just I don't want to go. This is natural to me. This is like where I should be, in this pile of dirt over here. Yeah. Well, okay, let's go.